Book 9, on Understanding and Sensation, that the beautiful and good are in God alone and nowhere else. Yesterday, Asclepius, I delivered the perfect discourse, and now I think that it needs a sequel, an exposition of the discourse on sensation. Apparently there is a difference between sensation and understanding, the former being material and the latter essential. To me, however, the two appear to be combined, not separate. In humans, I mean, for in other living things, sensation is combined with the natural character, but in humans, understanding is combined with it as well. Mind differs from understanding as much as God differs from divinity. Divinity comes to be by God's agency, understanding by the agency of mind. Understanding is the sister of reasoned speech, or each is the other's instrument. There is no utterance of reasoned speech without understanding, nor is there evidence of understanding without reasoned speech. Both sensation and understanding flow together into humans, intertwined with one another, as it were. For without sensation it is impossible to understand, and without understanding it is impossible to have sensation. Can understanding be understood without sensation, however, in the way that one pictures images when dreaming? It seems to me that in dream vision both these faculties have been eliminated, although when sleepers awake, understanding and sensation are always combined. At any rate, sensation is distributed to body and soul, and when both these parts of sensation are in harmony with one another, then there is an utterance of understanding, engendered by the mind. Mind conceives every mental product, both the good, when mind receives seeds from God, as well as the contrary kind, when the seeds come from some demonic being. Unless it is illuminated by God, no part of the cosmos is without a demon that steals into the mind to sow the seeds of its own energy, and what has been sown to the minds conceives. Adulteries, murders, assaults on one's father, acts of sacrilege and irreverence, suicides by hanging or falling from a cliff, and all other such works of demons. Few seeds come from God, but they are potent and beautiful and good. Virtue, moderation, and reverence. Reverence is knowledge of God, and one who has come to know God, filled with all good things, has thoughts that are divine and are not like those of the multitude. This is why those who are in knowledge do not please the multitude, nor does the multitude please them. They appear to be mad, and they bring ridicule on themselves. They are hated and scorned, and perhaps they may even be murdered. As I have said, vice must dwell here below, since this is its native land. The earth is its native land, not the cosmos, as some will blasphemously claim. The God-fearing person, at least, will withstand all this because he is aware of knowledge. For all things are good to such a person, even things that others find evil. If they lay plots against him, he refers it all to knowledge, and he alone makes evil into good. I return again to the discourse on sensation. For sensation to have a share in understanding is human. But as I said before, not every person enjoys understanding. One will be a material, other an essential person. As I mentioned, material people surrounded by vice get the seed of their understanding from the demons, but God saves those who in their essence are surrounded by good. God, craftsman of all things, makes all things like himself in crafting them. But these things that begin as good come to differ in their use of energy. The motion of the cosmos, as it grinds away, produces generations of different kinds. Some it soils with vice, others it cleanses with the good. For the cosmos has its own sensation and understanding, Asclepius, not like the human, not diverse, but far stronger and simpler. The sole sensation and understanding in the cosmos is to make all things and unmake them into itself again, an instrument of God's will. In reality, God made the instrument to make all things actively in itself, taking under its protection the seeds it has received from God. In dissolving all things, the cosmos renews them, and when things have been dissolved in this way, the cosmos, like life's good farmer, offers them renewal through the same process of change that moves the cosmos. There is nothing that is not a product of the cosmic fecundity. In moving, it makes all things live, and it is at once the location and the craftsman of life. All bodies come from matter, but in different ways. Some come from earth, some from water, some from air and some from fire. All are composite bodies. Some of them are strongly so, and some are simpler. The more strongly composite are the heavier bodies, those less are the lighter. The rapid motion of the cosmos produces diversity in causing generations of different kinds. When the cosmos breathes most frequently, it offers qualities to bodies, and their plenitude is one thing only: life. Thus, God is father of the cosmos, but the cosmos is father of the things in the cosmos. The cosmos is the son of God, and the things in the cosmos are made by the cosmos. It is rightly called cosmos, or arrangement, for it arranges all things in the diversity of generation, in the ceaselessness of life, in the tirelessness of activity, in the rapidity of necessity, in the associability of the elements, and in the order of things that come to be. That it should be called an arrangement, then, is necessary and fitting. Therefore, in all living things, sensation and understanding enter from outside, breathed into things by the atmosphere, but the cosmos got them once and for all when it came to be, and having got them, it keeps them by God's agency. God is not without sensation and understanding, though some would have it so, committing blasphemy in its excess of piety. For all things that exist are in God, Asclepius. They have come to be by God's agency, and they depend from on high, some of them acting through bodies, others moving through psychic substance, or making life through spirit, or taking in the spent remains, which is as it should be. Or rather, to let the truth be shown, I should say that God does not contain these things. He is all of them, so he does not acquire them as something added from outside, but gives them freely to the outside. And this is God's sensation and understanding, always moving everything. The time will never come when any of the things that are will be abandoned. When I speak of the things that are, I speak of God. For God holds within him the things that are. None are outside of him, and he is outside of none. If you are mindful, Asclepius, these things should seem true to you, but they will be beyond belief if you have no knowledge. To understand is to believe, and not to believe is not to understand. Reason discourse does not get to the truth, but mind is powerful, and when it has been guided by reason up to a point, it has the means to get as far as the truth. After mind had considered all this carefully and had discovered that all of it is in harmony with the discoveries of reason, it came to believe, and in this beautiful belief it found rest. By an act of God, then, those who have understood find what I've been saying believable, but those who have not understood do not find it believable. Let this much be told about understanding and sensation.